apologize in advance to anybody who is not me watching this, as this is going to be a bit of a longer video than normal. This is not Hustler's first time in a trailer, however, it is her first time going into a trailer alone. Her experiences with trailers up to this point includes being hauled here from Alberta, as well as being evacuated from the fires this summer. So since she has had experience with a trailer, I decided to start this off with the big and scary trailer. Partly because I figured she could handle it, partly because I thought it might be easier to load her into the narrow alleyway as opposed to the big wide side. And also this happened to be the trailer that my truck was hooked up to. Now, disclaimer, I do have treats in the trailer with me. It is not something that I usually do, it's not something that I've made a habit out of. However, I wanted this to be as positive as an experience as possible. I am not using the treats to lure her into the trailer, I am using them as a reward for every try that she gives me. At this point, I don't feel like I'm making much progress with her. I feel like she kind of stopped being interested in the inside of the trailer, she's not really leaning forward anymore, so I thought I'd try and walk side to side and kind of try from a different approach. I felt like I had gotten her attention on me finally, so I decided to give her a reward for that. And right here, she gives me just a little bit of try, and we go ahead and reward that. Up to this point with Hustler, she has never had a butt rope on her, and that is the reason I am not doing this. Also, I have all the time in the world, and so I wanted to try to get her into the trailer willingly and with the least amount of pressure as possible. Here again, I felt like I hit another little bit of a wall, so I decided to try a different approach. This time, I asked for her legs up and into the trailer instead of pulling on her face. And as you can see, she's a little bit confused, however, she does end up picking up her foot and placing it in the trailer. And again, I reward the try. Here she's starting to think about the trailer and get kind of curious about what's inside. I gave her a little bit to think there and then decided to start applying pressure again and asking her to step forward. Here she finally gets confident enough to try and take a step, even though she missed, we reward her for the try. And just like that, she finally gets the confidence and just goes for it. She has a poop almost immediately after jumping in, and to me I take that as a good sign of her relaxing. At this point, I do have treats and hay cubes in the mangers of the trailer. Again, I wanted it to be a positive experience, so I let her eat them, I give her all the praise, and we stand in the trailer for about a minute before I start asking her to back out. So now that it's time to come out of the trailer, I start asking her to back up, which then leads me to realize that she does not know how to back out of a trailer. She is actually doing really well and is giving it a try. However, I did decide that I didn't want to freak her out and I wasn't quite sure what she'd do when she got to the drop. So what I ultimately decided to do was actually ask her to step forward and turn around in the trailer, which will not be done in the future. However, today was about getting her in the trailer and feeling comfortable, and I decided to leave the backing out of the trailer for another day. You can't see her head from this angle because of how dark it is and how dark she is. However, you can kind of see her halter on the left-hand side there, and she is actually turning her head and trying to assess the situation. This is the point to which I got her to where I decided it wasn't worth risking the progress that we had just made, so I decided to turn her around, have her facing, and instead of allowing her out of the trailer right away, I made her wait in the entranceway and give her some love. And again, the goal is to make the trailer a fun and safe place to be. So I turn her around, bring her back to the entrance, which is usually the point of anxiety, when and if there is any, and decided again to give her all the love and treats. And since she handled it so well and I like to push my luck, I decided to try it again round 2. So again, I do what I did the first time. I just walk her up calmly, ask for her attention in the trailer, and I'm asking and putting a little pressure on her to go forward. And voila! Again, I spent about 60 seconds inside the trailer, just giving her love, making sure it's a happy place to be, and again decided not to back her out. And here we got Big Boy Porter offering his hand. However, I don't want him to get hurt, and he does think that the horses are something to play with. So I promise I love him. However, telling him to go away is for the greater good. I am extremely happy with how today went, so again, just give her all the love and praise and end it on a good note.